Hello and welcome back to Barca Talks. It's great to see you again. Today, we've got a big one. We're going to take a close look at Barca's defense, the good parts, the worrying parts, and everything in between. There are also serious questions about the future of some players in the team. We're going to talk about Marc Casado, Ronald Araujo, and also Marcus Rashford. So grab a seat, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Let's start by talking about Barca's defense, because a lot of you have been asking about it. I saw so many comments on the community page asking things like, what's going on with the defense? Should we be worried? And these questions are totally fair, especially when we think about what happened late last season in the Champions League. Let's be honest, it wasn't about not scoring enough goals, and it wasn't just about struggling against strong teams. It was the fact that we were conceding goals, and we couldn't always score more than the opponent. So now, looking at preseason, is there a reason to be worried again? Well, we let in 1 goal against Vissel Kobe and 3 against Seoul in South Korea. That's not great, but with Hansi Flick's system, the defense is all about pressing high and working together. For this style to succeed, the whole team has to press well. It's not just the defender's job. Everyone has to do their part. But in preseason, teams aren't usually at their best. Players are still building fitness and rhythm. So yes, we've conceded some goals, but I don't think it's a huge problem just yet. We're still warming up. And don't forget, in preseason, the lineup keeps changing. In one half you've got one group, in the second half it's completely different. The defenders don't get to build chemistry. Last season, our defense worked because the backline was strong and consistent. Players understood each other. That's what made the offside trap work so well. I think the same thing will happen this season. We'll get better as time goes on. But what does worry me is that we haven't done anything this summer to improve our defense. We signed a new goalkeeper, Joan Garcia, and that's good for the team. But when it comes to defenders, we've done nothing. No new signings, no added depth. That's why I'm concerned, especially when Laporta says we might not sign anyone else. I get that it's about financial fair play, we'll talk about that in a second, but from a football point of view, I don't think we've done enough. So let me ask you, if the season started tomorrow and you had to choose your best back four, who would you pick? Last season, we saw Count, Cubarsí, Inigo Martinez, and Bolt play together a lot. That was a strong backline. But for me, Andreas Christensen is standing out. I think he's becoming really important. It's frustrating to see his name come up in transfer rumors. Why would you sell a player who fits the system and plays well when fit? He's been doing well in preseason, and he's showing his quality. The only problem has been injuries, but if he stays healthy, he's a real asset. Also, let's talk about Jofre Carreras. This young left-back has grown up at Barca and you can see it in the way he plays. He's just 18, but already looks really promising. He's impressed me a lot in preseason. We really need more depth at left-back. When Bold got injured last season, it hurt the team badly. So if Jofre keeps this up, he could be in the first team. Flick brought him on tour for a reason. He saw something in training, and now we're seeing it in matches. His timing couldn't be better. Now, let's shift the focus to the club situation. We might not be able to make any more signings this summer. And why? Because we're still not under the 1:1 financial rule. We're still in a situation where we have to sell players before we can sign or register anyone. That really frustrates me. At the start of July, we were told we were already in the 1:1 rule. Even Laporta said it himself, we're there, we've done it. But now it's August, and we're still struggling to register players. We're still asking how we're going to do it, even after making signings. Let's be real here. Other clubs are spending big money. We haven't. Joan Garcia doesn't have a big salary. Rashford is only on loan. We're not signing huge players on huge wages, but we're still stuck. Still unable to act freely. And that's why we're hearing stories about possibly selling players we shouldn't be selling. One of those players is Marc Casado. All summer long, we've heard rumors about him being sold. And now again, the news says Barca feel like they have to accept a good offer if one comes. They need the money to register others. The number we're hearing is 30 million euros. And here's the thing, if a club comes in and pays that, don't be shocked. Other clubs know we're desperate. 30 million euros for Casado is a steal. Total robbery. It's hard to accept, especially because we're hearing that Casado doesn't even want to leave. He loves this club, waited for his chance, and did well last season. He wants to stay. But if the club is desperate, will they pressure him? Will they push him to accept? We don't know yet. I just don't like it. You've got a player who's done nothing wrong, who brings something different in midfield, and you want to sell him? Yes, we've got other midfielders, Frankie, Gavi, Pedri, Bernal, but Casado is different. He gives you defensive cover, and he can be very useful in certain situations. And don't forget, injuries and suspensions happen. Casado isn't on big wages. He doesn't complain. He's low maintenance but brings solid quality. Why would you sell a player like that? We shouldn't be a selling club. We should be stronger with him in the squad, not without him. Flick wants to keep useful players, but right now, this situation with the club just doesn't feel right. And we're not done. We also have to talk about Ronald Araujo. This is another name that keeps popping up in exit rumors. Is he available? Would Barca accept an offer? Now, his old release clause of 60 million euros has expired, but the club could still sell him if a good offer comes. That kind of deal would bring in double what Casado would. And don't forget, Araujo earns more than Casado too. So we're talking about a big transfer fee and a big wage off the books. But again, should we sell him? Is that the right move? I think Araujo still has questions to answer. Even in preseason, we've seen mistakes. Not just his, of course, the whole team isn't in full flow yet. But remember those errors in big Champions League games? He needs to fix those parts of his game. And now we're hearing that if Araujo doesn't feel like he's first choice under Flick, he might want to leave. This season could be make or break for him. If he doesn't feel fully trusted, he might start thinking about his future. Could that happen this summer? Could we get a big offer? We'll have to wait and see. The first few games of the season might give us answers. He's one of the few players who could actually bring in good money. And right now, Barca are desperate. Finally, let's talk about Marcus Rashford. Let me just say, he looks like a different man. Fresh start, new team, and he's thriving. He seems really happy here. His connection with Lamine Yamal already looks great. They're bonding well, and the chemistry is growing. I even saw Yamal copying Rashford's celebration in training. It's great to see. This team and this dressing room are what Rashford needed. He's surrounded by young, positive energy and strong discipline from Hansi Flick. It's a perfect balance. He's motivated and ready to go. So here's a fun challenge. One of you asked me, can Rashford score more goals than Nico Williams this season? Let's make that our bold prediction. I say yes, Rashford will score more than Nico. Why do I believe that? Because Rashford gets into great positions. He reads the game really well. He's fast, and he's already showing good signs in preseason. It's just a matter of building sharpness, getting that first goal, and building confidence. Once he finds that feeling again, the I'm Marcus Rashford feeling, we could see something special. He's scored goals his whole career. If he hits top form, Barca will benefit in a big way. So now I ask you, do you agree? Will Rashford outscore Nico Williams this season? And how many goals do you think Rashford will score for Barca this year? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, on everything we talked about today, Casado, Araujo, Rashford, and the defense. It's great to be back. I'm really excited for what's ahead. Thank you as always for your amazing support, and I'll see you very soon. But until next time, Visca el Barca, Visca Catalunya. Enjoy!